guys, my name is Carter, and I just want to start off by saying I am not a drama channel, okay? I'm a low-effort commentary YouTuber just like this post I found on Reddit says. But every now and then, some drama comes out of nowhere and takes the internet by storm. And every now and then, I post about it, like a month later. And that's exactly what's happening with this Lunchley situation. Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast were resurrected after being executed for witchcraft 300 years ago. Now, they seek to steal the life force of children to regain their youth and power. Oh, sorry. I got them mixed up with the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. Let me start over. Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast created a brand together called Lunchley. Now, they seek to steal the life force of children to regain their youth, power, and get millions of dollars. Logan Paul is a YouTuber who started out on Vine. He has his own podcast, which tells me automatically that he's a really great guy. He created Crypto Zoo, which didn't go over well, and some people say that he was a scammer. Oh! And he created Prime, which is a company that sells energy drinks and sports drinks, which he says is better than Gatorade. He actually formed this company with KSI. I don't really know the guy, honestly. He's a YouTuber, he creates music. I think he also fights people with muscles in a ring. And from what I researched, these guys hated each other at first. They had major beef, but they ended up going on a podcast together. It was love at first sight, and then they got married, and then they had a baby, which is Prime. I'm just kidding about the love part, okay? Historians will say that they're only friends. And we all know Mr. Beast. I mean, do I really need to say who he is? A YouTuber. But he's had his own food adventures if you missed it. He started off with Mr. Beast Burger, which is a ghost kitchen, and it crashed and burned really, really quickly. But he created Feastables Chocolate, a chocolate bar that he says is better than Hershey's.
And as you know, it tastes better than a Hershey's bar.
And so the three of them came together to make something totally new, never seen before, innovative, completely original idea. A snack box that comes with a little meal, a little chocolate, and a little drink. And they called it Lunchley. And they say it's way better than Lunchables. You see a pattern? But for a minute, let's take a look at some food that's actually delicious and worth buying. Today's sponsor is HelloFresh. Guys, I started using HelloFresh for the first time in like 2020, and I've loved it ever since. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. They send you fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and easy to follow recipes straight to your door. That means you don't have to go to the grocery store, which is like the bane of my existence. And if you get bored of eating the same things over and over and over again, like me, HelloFresh lets you choose your meals each week, giving you tons of variety no matter what your needs are. Being vegetarian or low calorie, or even prioritizing protein is no problem at all when you're using HelloFresh. And trust me, they have really good vegetarian recipes on there. I've tried a ton of them. Plus they have seasonal menus, which highlight peak ingredients and flavors for every season. Another cool thing, they're giving subscribers free breakfast for life. While your subscription is active, you'll get a free breakfast with every HelloFresh delivery. Make sure to go to the link in my bio, use my code Doxie OCT10, and you'll receive 10 free meals and free breakfast. And go try it out, guys. HelloFresh is delicious. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring me. Now back to the video. The marketing, I don't know how else to put it. It's cringe. It simply hurts to watch. So let's watch it together.
Lunchley versus Lunchables.
With Lunchley, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
They all look so miserable. It's very apparent they don't want to be there. You have to remember, they are YouTubers and not actors. Will not win an Academy Award for these performances.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
That's the same thing, no? Look at Logan's face. He's just going through the motions at this point.
Bar. Turkey Stack 'em. 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients.
Okay, honestly, no, I can't. They both look bad. They're both extremely processed. It's not really that much healthier for you, right? Yeah, Capri Sun has a bunch of sugar in it. However, you're replacing it with Prime, and Prime contains I don't know. I'm gonna put the word on the screen. I don't know how to say this shit. But it's an artificial sweetener. It's been linked to a number of health concerns, including DNA damage, leaky gut, and negative effects on blood sugar regulation. So, I don't know, what's worse for you? Fake sugar or real sugar? They're both pretty bad.
All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash.
He didn't even try it. It didn't even touch Logan Paul's tongue before he just dropped it out of his mouth.
All right, now we're trying Lunchley. on.
Come on. Come on.
We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
And that's how I know that this advertisement is not for me. Because Mr. Beast throwing that cheese on the wall just pissed me off.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bruh.
I like my cheese drippy, bruh. It's been everywhere on the internet. It's been a viral saying now. It is a meme. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. I'm just so not the target audience for this at all. It's just so painful to watch them try to be really cool with the kids, but they're like 30. Logan has also been doing this thing where, you know, his wife was pregnant, and so he's been using that opportunity to advertise Lunchly.
And of course, we have our snacks and our energy drink. None other than the greatest meals in the world.
Greatest meals in the world, you say? Are you sure about that? I would be genuinely surprised if she actually wanted a Lunchly while in the hospital waiting to give birth.
We have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack. Also the Fiesta nachos, my personal favorite.
Love.
She's so done with him. Love. Sounds so good. About to give birth to your baby. Maybe you wanna maybe focus on me for a minute instead of the cracker stack. I don't think the marketing was well thought out, and you can clearly see that all they're doing to really advertise it is say that it's better than Lunchables, which is the same product. Here's where the drama starts. Dan TDM. Don't know the guy. He's a Minecraft guy. He's a YouTuber. He's been around forever, apparently. I don't know how I never got into him. I never played Minecraft, so. He posted this on Twitter. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust people who are selling it to them. Do better. It got like 53 million views on Twitter, which is quite a bit. All three of them responded. Here's what Logan said. I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset? Then don't eat it. He does have a fair point. He wants to create a business that's totally fine for him. But he also ignores everything he says about the children aspect of it. All right, here's what Mr. Beast had to say. Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Our goal is to give people a better for you alternative to it. Our turkey meal, for example, is 80 less. Oh my God, they've said it a million times. I get it. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier, but if someone is going to eat a pre-made meal like this, which millions of people do through Lunchables, then I think giving them a higher quality version at roughly the same price is a net good, in my opinion, and also why we launched Lunchly. You did not launch Lunchly because of that. You just wanted money. It's so apparent that this was just a cash grab. If you weren't YouTubers and instead were nutritional health experts, then maybe, yeah, I would believe that this was for the greater good.
You should be ashamed. Calling yourself a community that cares.
Oh, but we do care, Nicholas.
It's all about the greater good.
Nonetheless, I'm not surprised that he put out such a good response. I mean, his net worth is like $500 million, so he could potentially hire a pretty good PR team with that kind of money. Which is also why it's so strange that Mr. Beast is involved with this. This guy a few years ago planted like 20 million trees, and it was the most exciting thing that he had ever done, and it was so refreshing to see such a good guy do so many good deeds, and it felt so wonderful to watch his content, which is why he got so popular in the first place. And now when he's stooping this low to collaborate with a well-known scammer and just kind of a not great guy, it's really disappointing. Although his content has changed, the ethics are kind of questionable about his content now. You know, he's putting people in really hard positions to get the money. It's kind of sad. It just really shows you who Mr. Beast actually is. We gotta talk about KSI for a minute. I know, I haven't talked about KSI yet. KSI, the poor guy. He was hurt by Dan. He really was. He felt it deep and personal within his soul. So he retweeted it and replied this picture of a U2s that Dan collaborated with and said, "Looks like crap to me." What a horrible response. Are you kidding me, KSI? What were you thinking? KSI actually worked with U2s. And this man, I swear, he cannot let it go. He cannot move on from this. He posted a link to his apology. It's actually a link to pre-order his new song. And he got community noted, which is hilarious. The community note is a straight up lie. The apology is there. You just have to click the page a few times to get to it. Okay, and it's kind of funny. I can't lie. It made me chuckle. I know he's really upset about it. Maybe he was a huge fan of Dan at some point. The product was created for profit and profit only, not out of genuine interest or concern for children's health. If they weren't just completely copying Lunchable just to get a bag, don't you think they would add some other unique main entree in at least one of them instead of copying all three? I get these guys want to make money. I get it. I want money too. I'm sure everybody does. It just bothers me they're not trying to create anything innovative whatsoever. That's what they've done every single product. My chocolate's better than Hershey's. My Prime is better than Gatorade. My Lunchly is better than Lunchable. The website is so Gen Alpha. Brought to you by creators that leave no crumbs. It's time to grab it and go get 'em. Living the bite life. Life of the lunchroom. See? You'll be a cool kid if you buy our Lunchly. You walk in there with a Lunchable. For some reason, I feel like the kids that buy the Lunchlys would bully me. Oh, another big thing is the real cheese. They have real cheese. The problem is that it's getting super moldy, super quick, and I don't know if you guys saw, but Rosanna Pansino bought a Lunchly to try, and it was just completely molded. Like, people are just finding mold in their Lunchly, and that's not good, because I'm telling you, sometimes kids will not understand that that's mold, and it'll just be like, green cheese, cool! I mean, listen, we had Shrek-flavored ketchup, right? That was cool. But that could get some kids very sick, and we actually bought Lunchlys to try. There was no pizza one, which is the one with all the mold, but I'm gonna try 2 Lunchlys. I've never had Prime, I've never had Feastables, and I love a processed snack. So let's see, is it good? This is my husband,
Hello.
Noah.
Nice to meet you. Happy to be here in my house where I live.
We got these to try. I like that it's pink. Okay, slay. I feel like I'm gonna hate this flavor.
What is this?
Strawberry banana. It's good, but it's a lot. It's like got so much artificial flavor.
I like the gradient of the packaging.
Okay, so you like the packaging more than the product so far.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I'm not a big fan of cold cheese, cold queso. All right, let's try the dry cracker first.
Brings me back to mass.
It's not the best.
No.
Do you see it? Is the cheese drippy? Is it?
It's not really dripping.
It's not really dripping. I don't think it's that much different than Lunchable. It tastes like it's spicy, but it's not spicy.
I feel like it'd be better warmed up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Feastables chocolate. Better than a Hershey's.
You got it.
Oh. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Tastes like advent calendar chocolate.
Oh my god, it does. That, like, more so. But what I was thinking is that it tastes like a combination of a Hershey's bar and a Dove bar.
Maybe I've gotten Dove advent calendars before. Is my Catholic background upbringing shining through in this video?
Keep making the trauma jokes. A turkey stackums. Jake Paul says that this is the best meal in the world.
Jake Paul does.
I mean Logan Paul.
Okay.
So this is my favorite liquid IV flavor, so I'm actually excited about this one. Don't judge me too hard if I enjoy this, okay? Oh, that is just disgusting. Oh my god, that's so bad. That
Yeah,
tastes like
bad.
a public restroom. Like a clean public restroom. That's exactly what like the taste in your mouth is.
You get a little bit of the ice pop.
I get none of it and all just cleaning product and public bathroom. This is the worst sports drink I've ever had. I'm not being dramatic. It's immediately just like a bad smell.
Yeah, there's something about packaged meat.
I don't see any mold. Look how many holes it has. Can you see them through? You could literally see me through there for a second. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like this more, but I knew I was gonna like this one more.
It's better than I was expecting. The shininess of the turkey
It's really sweating.
freaked me out at first.
Put your hand up close. Like block me off. It's really just, it's sweaty. But I'm gonna have another one. Best meal in the world. Jake Paul,
Jake Paul.
confirmed. Jake Paul, Logan Paul making it out, yeah. Jake Paul, Logan Paul making out, yeah.
So what are your final thoughts?
We didn't have this yet.
That's true. I've run out of things to say.
Camera's a little nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like I forget I'm a human being sometimes. The question is, would you get this over a Lunchable? And I would say no, because I'd rather have a Capri Sun. Capri Suns are like the way to go if you're gonna have a Lunchable and you're a kid. If you're already eating this processed junk, you might as well eat something you enjoy. If it's the Prime that you enjoy, drink the Prime. Okay.
All right. Thanks for having me on the show. See you
The
again
show.
someday.
I think a lot of people saw this Lunchly thing and it made them realize how much YouTube has changed. I still love YouTube though. I'm not a total hater. That's why I'm on here. I don't mind things like YouTubers getting sponsorships. I never have, as long as they're able to provide me with free content. I'm happy if I just get to laugh a little bit. But there comes to a point where it's obvious that you've kind of become a sellout. The Lunchly situation kind of reminds me of this. Do you guys remember when you had the chance to win a hangout session with Dylan and Cole Sprouse? Do you remember that? It was basically the Willy Wonka situation all over again, except Dylan and Cole Sprouse didn't try to kill any children that we know of. But do you know how many Danimals I bought as a kid? Because Dylan and Cole Sprouse were on the cover and I had the chance to hang out with them? Are you kidding me? I loved the sweet life of Zach and Cody. And this is how I know these guys aren't smart, because can you imagine how much they would sell if these kids had an opportunity to meet KSI, Logan Paul, or Mr. Beast? And if any of you are watching this and then this becomes an idea and I see advertising of this, you will be hearing from me and my lawyers. As a child, you're super easily influenced, and most of the time, if you want the Lunchly, your parents will get it for you because they love you. Either that or they just want you to stop crying in the grocery store. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know. Did you? And if so, why? Let me know in the comments, because my ego needs to be fed. Okay, love you. Bye. Bye, Rita. Jake Paul, Logan Paul making out, yeah. Jake Paul, Logan Paul making out, yeah.